me that I always have to remember is that it's gonna look like shit until the very end. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A little bit of a different angle here. I am currently getting ready for Halloween, as you guys probably saw in the title, and I thought it would be fun to film me, but just since this look is a little bit more intricate, I do want to film it at my vanity. So you guys are sitting on my vanity. I'm hoping to be able to get this all done with mainly natural light. I do have one softbox light on right here, but hopefully we can get through this. We are headed to a Halloween party tonight, which we are vlogging, so that'll be the next video after this. I just wanted to do like a little get ready with me and show you guys how I transform myself into my Halloween costume, which is going to be an alien. Trevor and I are going as a couple's costume. He's going to be an Area 51 raider, and I'm going to be an alien, but like a glam alien because I feel like it. So I thought it might be fun to show you guys how I do that. To be honest, I am just kind of winging it. I have a vision in my head, but yeah, just kind of going with the flow on this one. Also note that I'm not going to be using like any like kind of special effects stuff or anything. Everything that I'm using is regular makeup to achieve this look. And also to FYI, if you're not following along on the vlogs or if it's your first time here, we are moving, so there's like situations. Sorry, that, by the way, that card back there was Trevor's Valentine's Day card to me for our first year married. How cute is that? But anyways, excuse the mess behind me, but we will go ahead and jump into this get ready with me / tutorial. All right, you guys, so we are going to start with our eyes for this look. And like I said, there's really like no direction. I'm just kind of like guessing and piecing together like a vision in my head. But I am going to start out with this eye primer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. And the reason why we're starting with our eyes is we're going to be using a lot of dark colors. This is kind of like a glam dark alien kind of a vibe. Not like trying to go for E.T. or like the little green man or anything. This is like my excuse to do glam fun makeup. So from the Morphe Single Shadows, I'm going to go in with the color Vixen right over here. And we're going to use this color to just kind of cover the lid and just give like a good base gray to everything. And the reason why I'm hurrying is because I actually started, this is the second take, I hated what I was doing. And as I was restarting, Trevor texted me and he's like, I'll be ready to go soon. I'm like, no! Take your time, please, for the love of God. Okay, so we just want to make sure that this is nice and even all over the lid. Cool. Touch patchy, but it's fine. We're going to be throwing in a lot of colors. Then using the same brush, actually, I don't know why I threw it away like that, all dramatic. I'm going to take the color on the tip here, and this one is Gunpowder. I'm going to use that to start deepening up the crease and kind of pulling the color out. And then because I don't want this to get like too crazy out of control, I'm going to take a little bit of our CMA powder or any translucent powder you have. I'm actually going to create a barrier there to kind of keep the colors and shadows in place. Also too, while I'm at it, because we are going to start going in with black, I'm going to take some of that powder just right below in case of any fallout. Okay. Then what I'm also going to do, I'm not picking up any extra color. I am just going to start sweeping it upward into my eyebrows. Then I'm taking this Urban Decay single eyeshadow. This is Mushroom. There is what it looks like. Very metallic, very gray. I'm actually going to go ahead and use my finger for this. Just put it all over the lid. It's really pretty, like gunmetal powder. Definitely space appropriate in my opinion. And then taking that brush we were using before, I'm just going to kind of blend the edges and continue to pull the color upward and into this shape that I've created. Then the scariest part, I'm going to take black shadow. I'm going to use Heartbreak from the Bad Habit Aphrodite kit. And I love this black. It's nice and creamy, but honestly, any black shadow will do that you can work with. And I am actually going to start by following the shape, kind of pulling from the outer corner and bringing it back in. And kind of coloring in on the outer V. And tapering this black in. And then I'm just going to take a detail brush and the littlest bit to kind of clean up and define the shape on the outside. Then taking the brush that we used the gray with, I am going to blend those together. Like, the thing with Halloween looks for me that I always have to remember is that it's gonna look like shit until the very end. So you just gotta be patient and have faith. Okay, go back in with Mushroom since we lost some of its intensity and put it right over the black, just on the inner corners of my eye. Now this part's a little bit scary for me. Because my hair's so light, but we are going to fill in our brows with black. So taking an angled brush, oh my god, ugh, I always get scared of going too dark, so like this is like my nightmare. I'm actually going to wing out my brows just a little bit. Those are some freaking dark brows. That's like, oh, my dark brows. That's weird. Using the fluffy brush, I'm going to lightly tap it in the black. And then kind of connect my brows. Yeah. I'm just going to take my brush and sweep all of this away because we are going to go in with foundation. I look insane. I look like a drag queen. Okay, and then for my face, I'm going to use a color that's too light for me. I'm going to go in with the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, and this is in Cashmere. This color is seriously too light for me, but it'll work here. I didn't want to like paint my face gray, so I figured just kind of giving me a more pale appearance would work. And then the nice part about when you do your shadow first is that you can clean up the shape. Try not to get too close to my brows since there's black powder on there. I don't want it to get onto the sponge. So with that cleanup though, I did end up losing some shape, so I'm just going to take my detail brush and kind of work that back in. Cool. So, like, should I conceal? Yeah, let me go ahead and conceal. I'm going to take Jeffree Star C10, and I know that this color is too sallow for me. That is the point here. It's way too cool for my skin tone, and it looks funky, but that'll work for this. Normally I have to go in with a yellow powder if I use this. I look ridiculously pale, which works because aliens are kind of gray. And let's go ahead and set my eyes. I'm just going to set my whole face with the same translucent powder I've been using because my regular setting powder is going to turn me tan again. That's not what we want. I look so crazy, you guys. Like, so crazy. Let's go ahead and work on my face. I'm scared, hold on. This is gonna look ridiculous, I don't care, but I'm gonna use, this was like the nudist lip liner that I could find. But I'm actually gonna use that to just kind of carve out where I'm going before I commit in black. I am just gonna kind of create some higher cheekbones here. I think this is as even as I'm gonna get. I am no artist. So going in with a flat detail brush, I'm gonna take Heartbreak. I'm just gonna draw over these. Just kind of let it taper off. So you should have two lines like that. I know I look like a ghoul, but hold on. And then just kind of drag the shadow downward. Taking a blending brush, just kind of help this process along. There we go. I like it. Do the same to the other side. And honestly, if it feels like you're losing steam with pulling the black down, just grab some more black. Just very, very lightly. You know, black is like scary to work with, so always start with a little and then you can always add on. And I've noticed it's easier to just like kind of yank it down. It's gonna look patchy. Take a big fluffy brush and just kind of go in circles and pull it down as you do. Blending is the key. So I'm gonna work in a little highlight to like the actual ridge of the cheekbones. Taking my highlighting brush, I'm gonna go into Cold Shoulder from the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm just gonna put a little highlight right on top, just to make it pop a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish out the eyes, taking the flat detail brush. Just gonna go ahead and line the bottom, and taking the bigger one, let's smoke it. So I put on my top. This is from Forever 21, and the reason why is because I'm getting very close to gluing rhinestones to my face, and I didn't want to have to like put this on and then my rhinestones end up coming off. I'm just gonna go ahead, line my eyes. And I was going back and forth on wing liner, but now that I'm looking at this, I do want some wing liner just to kind of like ring it in. So just gonna kind of follow shape that I created. So as you can see, I took it all the way inside. Oh, that makes such a world of a difference. It's like crazy what eyeliner can do. That made such a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and do lashes. Okay, I've never used these lashes because they are far too big for me, but we're gonna go in with these. These are really, really old, and I realized that's two lashes stuck to each other. There you go. These are really, really old. These are from a brand called Mandy Lashes. I think that they've renamed themselves. They were just always too big for me to wear on a normal day-to-day, but for today, I think that they will work. And then I saved this from last year's costume, but I am gonna go ahead, put some rhinestones just like right over my brows. But I do want to map it out first, so I'm gonna go in with a nude pencil and just kind of just mark where I want them to go. So I need to get 10 of these prepped out. Awesome. Gonna take clear glue for this and get 10 of these. So taking some lash glue, go ahead, stick these on. Yeah, this is like a glue one at a time situation. This isn't like lashes, like you actually have to do this as you go. I was like, do I wait for this to get tacky? Like what happens? Nope, just glue and stick. I need to put on my lashes soon, actually. This is coming together. I'm pleasantly surprised. At first, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a disaster. One more to go. I'm going in with Abused by Jeffree Star.
Well, hello. Tail wax. Tail wax. Starchy ass.
So the color that I used was Abused by Jeffree Star. It's one of my favorites. I actually used to wear this like when I just like went out clubbing. That's how much I loved it. So I'm gonna take a mix of Freeze Tag and Cold Shoulder. Just give me a little, just a little. Hey. Just like a little shimmer straight through. All right, I'm gonna put on the rest of my costume, curl my hair, and I will be right back.